Hi YouTube. Oh, that scared Alien. I'm so sorry. This is Alien. I'm Tova. We are ParentXP, and apparently me starting to talk was shocking. Oh, what are you doing, Mommy? What are you doing, Mommy? I am giving myself a mental health day today, which involves having my child out and about and feeding her and driving the other child to and from theatre workshop because moms don't get to take time off, and that's a bit of a shame. But I've not been feeling great lately. I've not been feeling great for a very long time, but most of the time I mask it and I just keep going, and I get on with stuff anyway. Like the kids are actually pretty good for managing my mental health because I can't break down around them. Like they can't deal with that. They shouldn't have to deal with that. And so having them with me sort of helps keep me level. But the problem with that is that when I don't have the kids, I sometimes really struggle to hold myself together and to get on with the stuff that I need to get on with. And minimum is happening. Actually, way more than minimum is happening. But I am usually so much more productive and powerful than I'm feeling at the moment. So today I got up quite early, and I could have turned on my computer and sat staring at my website and probably not done a damn thing with it this time either, because that's really what I've been doing. But instead I sat down with my journal and I wrote about how I'm feeling and what I'm thinking, and just, no filter, and being honest with myself, and accepting myself and being kind to myself. Does that make sense? Because I think right now that's what I needed. And then I had to go and pick the girls up. I have Elin right now because her dad wanted to go to the gym, and I had to take Alice to her workshop. And that's absolutely fine because Elin could come with. And then the next step of my mental health day was go for a walk around the park. We're in the park and it's nice. It's nature, it's fresh air, we're not dying of heat. It's really, really lovely. And movement is good. And just to give you an idea of really how crap I'm feeling, I walked past an exercise boot camp and I nearly started crying because I haven't lifted weights in ages. So yeah, really, really stable. Really stable. And what I'm gonna do now, once I finish recording this, is I'm gonna take Elin back to her dad's, and then I've only got a couple of hours before I need to pick Alice up, and I don't know if I'm gonna go to a coffee shop and sit there and write and talk to my friend who runs the coffee shop, or if I'm going to just potter about at home and tidy up a bit and sort of feel like my space is becoming a bit more tranquil and organised. Both of those have merit. I'm thinking it might be the coffee shop. More caffeine. Oh hell, always go for more caffeine. And then I'm gonna pick Alice up and we're gonna have lunch, and we're just gonna do fun things together, her and I. Things she wants to do. She probably wants to go out and play, and that again is gonna get me outside and more daylight and more fresh air. And those little things are actually really, really beneficial when you feel like you just don't want to. Oh, and it's like mums need a bit of time to decompress, and we so rarely take the time to decompress. And what I'm finding is that since I became a single mom, and since I got to a point where there are days when I don't have the children, it's amazing because I finally have some time for me. But it's really, really shit, pardon my language, because I finally have some time for me. And now that I have some time for me, I have time to ask myself how I'm feeling, and the answer is not very good. I'm not feeling great. I have reached out for help. I am seeing my GP surgery's mental health professional in a couple of weeks. It's difficult to get an appointment, but I know that she's a really great person to talk to about what other help there is available for me. I think I do need a little bit of therapy. I think I need a period of therapy just to help me work through some things that are bothering me and that I'm struggling with. And you know, they have got very much to do with the fact that I saw my life as married to this one man forevermore, and now I'm not, and I've got to work out how I'm feeling about doing it on my own. And I'm also going to I haven't got an appointment with my GP yet because I wasn't able to call up today, but I am going to get an appointment with my GP and just talk through a few other options. I don't know whether I'm going to go down the route of antidepressants right now or not. I think antidepressants really serve a purpose in that they can break a bad spiral. If you are spiraling really bad, they can break that. But I also know from experience of having been on them before that it's very, very difficult to get off them. Once you've started, getting off them is quite challenging. And I don't really want to go through that. So yeah, I don't know. But I do know that whilst I have a to-do list that is a mile long, today there is only one item on my to-do list, and that item is be kind to yourself. So that's what I'm going to do. And now I'm going to pack her into the van and drive her back to her dad's. So I hope you're all keeping well. I know that there are some of you out there who are feeling exactly the same as I do, and are maybe really struggling with feeling exactly the same way as I do. And to you, I just want to say it's okay. We don't have to be upbeat and happy and perfect and productive and amazing every day. We are actually allowed to hold our hands up and admit that sometimes things can be a bit shit. All right. Thanks for listening. Speak to you soon. Bye.